ahead and put the body base already in and put some undies on just because, you know, YouTube. So we're gonna start with the head. You basically, whatever I do with the head will also apply to the body. Just make sure you put the body in first. I don't know why, but if anything else goes first into Blender, it gets a little funky. So make sure the body goes in first. Also, to put in your cats, it might differ. I don't know. I'll show you what I know. But basically, you'll go up here to Edit, Preferences, and then you'll go to Add-ons and Install. And then you'll download the cat's zip. Don't unzip it. Click Install, and then you'll add it into your Blender. That's also, I believe, what Robust Weight Transfer did. But yeah, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna come here. You can either use your cats and click Import. This is how I learned it, and this is what I'm most comfortable with, so that's what I'm gonna do. But we're gonna go to File, Import, and then FBX, right? And we're gonna go ahead and find the head that you're using. So I'm gonna go look here. Alright. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to right click, set origin to geometry, and it's gonna put the point of origin kind of more towards the middle. I'm going to adjust where I like it. Now, where you put your head is up to you. I like to have it just like sitting off of the deck. Like so. And then size-wise, I kind of want it to be, honestly, I think that's good. We're going to leave it right there for now. Alright, and then to apply the textures, you're going to come down here to Material Properties. It looks like a little ball. And then you'll click on the texture that you want. Click on this little yellow dot next to Base Color, and then Image Texture. Open, and we're going to go find... we'll match that later. But yes, you'll go ahead and do that. Alright. So from here, you can attach it if you'd like. However, I'm going to briefly go into base edits really quick because I like to edit my stuff. So I haven't decided on an eye texture yet either, so I'm just going to leave it like this for now. I might actually use the eye and eyebrow for a later video, so that way I can show you guys how I change that on a head. But for now, we're gonna go over blend shapes and sculpting. So most of the time for bases, you're gonna get blend shapes. So if you go over here to data, and I forgot, in Blender they're called shape keys, in Unity they're blend shapes, but they're practically the same thing. So you can come over here and you have your Vismes, which is what makes you talk in game, but there's also things like if we come here, we can change our people, right? Or if you wanted to make, I don't know, I forget how many. Dude, this head has so much stuff in it. Hang on. You can make the eyelashes look different, you know? Make them thinner, thicker, all that good stuff. So what I like to do is I like to start off with blend shapes. Some people will reuse the same head edit. Me personally, I have reused the same head edit, but it gets old after a while, so I like to make them from scratch for each project. So I just kind of get a general idea of what I want the face to look like. I might even pull up like a picture from Pinterest to go off of, and then I will use the shape keys first. So I'm gonna do that really quick, and then I will get into sculpting. Oh my gosh, I was muted that whole time. Okay, so basically what I said was when you have all of your stuff applied, you're gonna come here, go to new shape from mix, and click that. It's gonna take all those shape keys that you combined and make them into one shape key. Go into pose mode to reset it really quick. Come here, and then if you drag it up, it will apply your shape key mix that you did. And then if you want to go through and just add tweaking a little bit, like I want the eyes to just come in just a little bit more, I think. Not too much, but we'll do that. And then we'll come here and we'll just shape from mix. Yes, that is what I want. So now this is when sculpting is going to come into play. So what we're going to do is we're going to click on the head. We're going to go into edit mode. And while we're here, just some quick things. If you do Alt-Z, it'll make things see-through. And if you click it again, it'll make things, you know, opaque, if you will. So I'm actually going to switch out the eyes. Oh my goodness, my Discord is blowing up. I apologize. I'm going to switch out the eyes. I don't keep the little eye highlights, so I'm going to hover over the highlight and click L, and it'll select that one that one part of the mesh. Also, just for good habits, make sure you're on basis. So we're gonna go through this really quick and click that, and then we're gonna hit X, and then we're gonna do vertices and it'll delete it. I'm also not going to use, I know I don't use this, so we're gonna hover over this and click it. And then I know I don't use the little flower one, so we'll do that. Alright, we'll do that for now. I'm also going to get rid of the ears. You don't have to necessarily do this for the parts inside the head, like the emotes. I just do it because it brings your stat count, your polygons down. It's just a good practice, you know. What we're gonna do, make sure everything is off. Make sure you have your edit key ready. Turn it off though. And then come up here, click on base. Click on the head, go to edit mode. You can hit A and it will select the entire mesh. So we're gonna do A, vertex, blend from shape. With this part on basis, but this part right here should pop up, and we're gonna find our edit, which, holy crap, it's all the way at the bottom. Like that, and we should be good. You can hit tab or physically come up here and go to object mode, and now it should be applied. So if you do this, yeah. Okay, so now we can actually delete this. We don't need this anymore. Also, if you want to, you can actually go through these and delete the shape keys that you no longer need, like things that affect the shape of the face, which not every asset creator will require this, but I do know this one. It's literally right here. Delete your unused shape keys. It's just, you know, to prevent the asset from being reused and leaked and such. So I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm going to go into sculpt mode. And so she's supposed to be a bat. So I want to kind of make this nose just a little more prominent. So I'm gonna be in sculpt mode. I'm going to come up here to this little axis. There's like a little butterfly looking thing, and click on X, so that way now it'll mirror, so that way I don't have to go back and forth, you know. Also, let's say, you know, you're using your brush and, you know, you're doing one part but you notice like it's affecting another part, like see how the lips are moving, which also if you're clicking on something and then you right click, oh, and it didn't work. Well, if you right click, it usually resets. We're gonna pretend like I didn't say that. But yeah, if you see your brush is affecting it, just go into edit mode and make sure everything's unselected. Hover over this section of the mesh you want, so L, and then you're gonna do Shift H, and it's gonna hide everything but the section of the mesh that you want, and it will carry over into sculpt mode. So now the like the eyeball part won't be affected, or let's say you didn't want the lips to be affected, well, you can actually just come here and, you know, highlight the part you want, Shift H, and whoops, sorry, wrong mode. There you go. So now the lips won't move. If you want to show everything to make sure it looks okay, you can just do Alt H and everything will show back. So let me go ahead and I'm going to sculpt the nose a little bit. I think I might do the eyes a tad as well. Alright, I think I like it right there. If you notice, like, for example, you know, some things are, you know, just a little funky, just go into edit mode. You can do face, and if you click and then hit control, it'll like link everything in between, or if you hit shift and click, it'll do just the individual pieces you're clicking on. So I'm gonna come here, and I'm gonna keep mirror mode on, and just adjust things where they need to be. Did it? No. Oh, now it did it, so hold and then right click and it goes back. Now, depending on how drastic the features are changed, you might have to go through and edit some of these blend shapes. So like if you see here, which I usually wait till the end to do this, but like if you see her in this blink, see how the little tiny lashes kind of go past the eyeball, so I might need to fix that, as well as, I don't know what is going on here with this the lash line, but yeah, I usually just wait till the end to do that anyway, just when I make sure that everything looks okay. Alright, so that is pretty much it for the editing and whatnot. Now I'm going to show you really quick how to attach it to the base, sorry. And then I think in the next video I'm going to show you guys how I will re-UV everything, because I am going to be changing out the eyes as well as the eyebrows, and then I'm going to add some lashes. So I think I might show you guys that in the next video. But yeah, let me show you how to attach this. So with Cats installed, you're going to click on the tab, and then you're going to find Custom Model Creations. Alright, and then you're going to find, there's going to be a Merge Armature and Attach Mesh. We want it to be on Merge Armature. Everything needs to be unchecked. Yep. And then we're literally just going to click Merge Armature, and Cats will do the rest for you. Alright. From here, I usually like to attach my head to the body. You do not have to. That's just the way that I do it. I'm probably gonna wait because I will add ears later on, and I probably attach all 3 of them together. But to do that, you can just hit click one and then control click the other, and then you'll come into this open space and control J, and it'll join it into one mesh. All right, but yep, that is how you will import, sculpt, and merge armatures. So in the next video, like I said, I'm going to show you guys how to realign UVs and add lashes if you want to do that.